Now, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính wants trade with Brazil to top $10 billion by 2025 and 15 to 20 billion by 2030. Speaking with business executives during his official visit to the South American countries on Sunday, he said the trust and partnership between the two countries have been growing for almost 35 years since they established diplomatic relations, and especially since 2007 when they formed a comprehensive partnership.
Vietnam and Brazil are now each other's biggest trade partners in their respective regions, with bilateral trade being worth $6.78 billion last year. Though the figure has tripled in the last decade, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính said there is still much room to grow. He said businesses in both countries possibly lack information about the other, and geographical distance is also an obstacle, but Vietnam could import cotton, soybean and corn from Brazil, and Brazil could buy footwear, garment, agricultural produce and electronics from Vietnam. He said Vietnam is currently focusing on 3 strategic breakthroughs. He added the two countries should establish free trade agreements and reduce taxes to promote trade growth.
Now, according to the Institute of Energy, Ministry of Industry and Trade, in the past 4 years, 2019 to 2022, Vietnam has had very rapid development in renewable energy, especially solar power and wind power.
By the end of 2022, the total capacity of wind and solar power sources has accounted for nearly 27% of the total capacity of the system. This result makes Vietnam one of the leading countries in installed renewable energy capacity in the world and in the region. An estimated $20 billion in private and foreign capital has been mobilized into renewable energy to maintain and attract resources for renewable energy development. The Ministry of Industry and Trade has recently implemented many solutions to remove difficulties for projects that do not meet the conditions for applying FIT electricity prices. Vietnam's famous tuna export turnover hit $87 million in August, the highest so far this year, according to the latest statistics from the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers. After declining steadily, exports to the United States increased by 2%, which was bolstered by a 24% jump in shipments of canned tuna.
Now, in order to build people's awareness in limiting the use of plastic waste, Huế Project Urban Plastic Reduction in Central Vietnam, sponsored by World Wildlife Fund Norway in collaboration with Đông Ba Market and some local marts, launched No Plastic Bag Week in the area. Every day, an estimated 81,000 plastic bags are used at 3 shopping establishments in Huế. Of these, Đông Ba Market is the largest, accounting for more than 86%. The No Plastic Bag Week run from September the 23rd to 30th, aiming to raise awareness, creating the habit of consumers carrying personal shopping bags when shopping and promote the movement to reduce plastic pollution in the city. Now, on the evening of September the 23rd, in Sapa Town, Lào Cai Provincial People's Committee solemnly organized the 120th anniversary of Sapa tourism. Thousands of domestic and international tourists gathered at the Central Stadium of Sapa Town to attend the celebration.
The Sapa 120 Years of Tourism event was solemnly organized to honor the values of cultural identity, imbued with the noble and traditional humanity of ethnic minorities, promoting the spirit of national solidarity and contributing to promoting economic and social development, maintaining political security, social order and safety in the area, while preserving and promoting cultural values traditions of ethnic minorities in Lào Cai province. In particular, the art program with the theme Wonderful in Sapa was staged, including art forms such as song, dance, music, folk performances, tableaus, physical plays, cheerleading effects, highlighting Sapa's majestic nature and rich cultural identity of all ethnic groups.
Now, the upcoming Mid-Autumn Festival has brought a joyful and cheerful atmosphere to Tuyên Quang, as major streets in the northern mountainous city are filled with colorful giant lanterns in afternoon parade. The Tuyên Quang Citadel Festival has been confirmed by the Vietnam Guinness Book of Records as having the most unique and largest lanterns in the country.
Tuyên Citadel Festival 2023 saw the appearance of 64 giant, colorful mid-autumn lanterns, symbolizing historical figures and fairy tales. These are all unique lanterns, carefully selected in residential groups, wards, and communes in Tuyên Quang Province. This is also the first year that Tuyên Quang Province implemented the project to innovate the festival. The goal is to build and develop the festival into a national and international branded tourism product. The highlight of this year's festival is the participation of 7 provinces, including Cao Bằng, Bắc Cạn, Lạng Sơn, Thái Nguyên, Tuyên Quang, Hà Giang, and Bình Thuận, and localities of Laos, Xiêng Khoáng Province, and An Giang City, Gyeonggi Province of Korea.